red, blue, purple light. Red, blue, purple light. Facts. Red, blue, purple light. Red and blue, purple light. Facts. You can get to know the ledger. Sacrilegious Sunday to Melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger. My love, just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land, focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we're stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah, we gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts, we in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts, peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light. To the family. Peace, love and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.
Peace, family, peace to you and yours. Peace, family, peace to you and yours. Peace, family, peace to you and yours. Welcome, 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 welcome on a Wednesday of all days. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Wisdom Wednesdays. Let me know how we sounding on the audio. Let me know. Damn, is it hailing? Shit. It started raining like right before I went live and the power shut off. So if anything happens, like the shit blacks out, it's because there's a storm right now in Atlanta and it already blacked out before I went live. So I don't know. But here we go. We're going to have a good conversation. Tonight, we're going to talk about some things leading up to this strong end. We're going to make some announcements. We're going to talk about some updates. We're going to get into a little bit of information. There is a lecture on Sunday entitled American God number 9. And we're going to have our good brother Sharif Anail Bey as the keynote, right? He is headlining this lecture, but I also will be teaching in this series, American Gods number 9. All right. So this is on Sunday. This is available for my Patreons. This is going to be IRL in real life. It's going to be live at the bookstore, 488 Edgewood Avenue, Sunday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sharif Anail Bey, hosted by Red Pillar. So tonight is sort of like a precursor to that lecture that's coming up. We're gonna build some narratives, and we're gonna put some pieces into place, And then tomorrow on Third Eye Thursdays, we'll go a little bit deeper and a little bit further leading up to Sunday's treat seat. Shout out to everybody who's been getting tickets for that event, right? I look forward to seeing you in the building. Please, by all means, bring your notepads. Bring your pencils and bring your pads because that is going to be heavy on the note taking side. Shout out to Copper Moon in the building. Y'all give it up to my mods and whatnot. Clap it up for the mods in the building. Let's do it. Let's do a little roll call. Not a little roll call, but let's do a roll call. Late night roll call. I think we're gonna be heavy on some West Coast people and whatnot. We are definitely burning the midnight oil. However, shout out to Spin City. I was gonna do something with Spin City, but he is in transit right now. So I said, shit, I got the setup. Everything was set up, the lights, the mics. So I was like, let me keep my foot on the gas and make these announcements, play these videos, play these commercials and whatnot, build with the family, and then I'm going back into my little man cave. Shout out to Grand Canyon Village, Arizona. Fort Greene, Medina. Shout out to Medina and Mecca. Portland, Oregon. All right. Okay, your 45th is coming up. Happy birthday in advance. McKinney, Texas. Palm Beach, Florida. We got Lenape, Worcester, Massachusetts. PK, New York. Okay, DC proper. All right, Palm Beach in the ATL. We got to link up, Copper. I'm back in town. Miami in the building. We got Philly in the building. We got Charlotte via California or Khalifa. Memphis, Tennessee is in the building. Shout out to the Memphis Mafia. Shout out to the Memphis Mandem. Modesta, 40 side of Vernon. What you talking about? Huh? We have London in the building. Man from London. Wagwan. Indiana. We got Hawaii up in this. Los Angeles. Where all of my West Coast family at? You guys supposed to be deep right now. It ain't even late out there. Where's my West Coast family? Hinesville, Georgia. Vinton, Louisiana. Vinton, Louisiana. I know it must be a relief for West Coast people. Y'all don't got to deal with New York people at like midnight on your TV or on your feed like that. You feel me? Y'all got that time difference. So by the time midnight comes, New York niggas is sleeping. Yeah. West Coast people have a peaceful night. Now when you really think about it, all of the fuckery is asleep by the time midnight comes y'all time. Y'all just got to deal with your own fuckery. Okay, Compton, Cali in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Bay Area up in this thing. Yeah, I'm talking West Coast. Big Brooklyn, DMV. We got Columbus, Ohio. We got Louisiana. Talk black to me. Late nighters. We got the Owls is in the building. My late nighters is outside. I ain't mad at you. It's 6 p.m. in Hawaii right now. It's crazy. Yeah, them 3 hours is mad critical. They live in completely different worlds. Them 3 hours play a big part in it. Literally. When it's midnight in New York, it's 9 o'clock in the LA and the West Coast and the Bay and everything. It literally, the sun is still out sometimes. It's crazy. Brooklyn, BK. We got Texas. We got Deep Ellum, Texas. And then we got Wichita Falls. We got Detroit. We got Sacramento, Brick City, South Carolina. Yeah, so the family is outside, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. How y'all doing, my KT aliens? Welcome back. I always know that I'm in a good place whenever y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm back from my New York trip. It was everything it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It was everything it was supposed to be. And now we back in Atlanta and we're getting ready for the strong end because it's a lot of shit going down. Okay? It's a lot of ish going down. So we are back in the building making sure that this strong end that's coming up right now is going to roll out the way that we planned it, and it's going to be a epic monumental strong end. And to back it up and to charge that battery or to charge that idea is the sun beaming at its strongest solar maximum. You feel me? The sun was eating the past 2 days. Oh my goodness. I'm loving it though. I was loving it. I promise you. It once I got past the uncomfortability of just the sun sitting on my neck like a book bag, like just when I got over the fact that the sun is sitting on my back like a JanSport, I was like, yeah, this is I could work with this. You feel me? I could work with this. I just have to keep H3O in my system. I was busting down watermelons, mangoes, you feel me? All of that watery type of fruits, all of the melons, heavy on the melons. And yeah, I wasn't really that hungry. Yeah, it was hot as hell yesterday. Oh my goodness. I was in New York getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh Lord. I went outside, that shit smacked fire out of me. 52 hands, the 52 hand skills. It was hitting me with all kind of Hadoukens. The E Honda slaps, you know what I mean? That shit was slapping the shit out of me. You feel me? To the point where I was like, yo, I actually understand why these chicks is outside naked. If if they're internally as hot as it is today, how I felt it today, I mean, no wonder I was ready to get butt ass naked too. You know what I'm talking about? My 6-pack done turned into a 2-pack. I'm 2-pack Shakur, my nigga. I was running around with the white beater on with the 2-pack Shakur out, like looking like I seen a video with Pinky. Remember Pinky? And I ain't talking about the brain either. Remember Pinky? Yeah, she put on a few pounds and whatnot. I'm outside looking like Pinky in these streets. You know? Big belly man. Big belly man. But I was hot in New York. I was hot. But I like the New York heat. New York heat is unique. The New York heat is a charging type of heat. I went out there on that grid. I should have brought my copper crown right here. I went to the grid and I got charged up. And I'm about to go on that mountaintop and I'm about to get charged up. And I don't know what I'm going to use all of that charging for, but I'm going to find something to create. I'm going to invent something. I'm going to give birth to something. I'm finna do something with all of this energy and all of this charge and all of this quote unquote loot that the brothers out here collecting. You feel me? But the sun, the rays that are coming off of the sun right now are something serious. Ashe. I can attest to that. Then when I got out here to Atlanta, the sun smacked the shit out of me out here. This is a different type of sun, nonetheless, but it's a serious one, you know? So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it all. I feel like some type of superpowers are being activated. This summer is going to be a red summer for all the right reasons. So I would tell everybody this. I mean, look at it. It's a heat wave everywhere. This is the way that the summer started. This is the beginning of this bitch. Remember, the solstice just happened. And it was a motherfucking heat wave dome, my nigga. It's 100 degrees everywhere. You know, the sun is sunning. Solar maximum. Eat that shit. Well, let me change that. Eat that sun. You know what I'm talking about? Eat that sun. I beg of you. Eat it up. Where's my eaters? Eat that sun. You know what I mean? Get all of that energy because it's giving off some very powerful solar flares right now. It's giving off some very powerful neutrinos. It's giving off some very powerful charge, some energy. You might want to be in alignment with that. And that is one of the main reasons why I am so ecstatic about this Saturday getting on Stone Mountain with the family, tapping into Crystal Mountain, having my crystals with me. You feel me? Having all of my energy conductors with me. Man, y'all have no idea what we about to do. Let's check this little video out real quick. Let's get a word from our sponsors for the Stone Mountain Strong End. Yes, it begins now.
Quartz rich formation. You'll to absorb energy from a crystal mountain, especially one that carries historical and spiritual weight like Stone Mountain or any high vibration quartz rich formation. You'll want to approach it with intention, presence, and alignment. Here's a practical and metaphysical breakdown of how to absorb energy and the tools to use. 1. Tools to bring for energy absorption. These tools amplify your receptivity and attunement. Tool, purpose. Clear quartz or similar crystal amplifies and stores the energy you're receiving from the mountain. Copper coil, wand, or rod conducts earth energy and channels it into your auric field. Meditation mat or blanket for grounding sessions directly on the earth or near a crystal deposit. Sacred jewelry.
This is an instruction for everybody that's coming to the mountain on Saturday. And of course, you could use this anytime you visit any mountain, but this one here is specifically for my Stone Mountain Strong End climbers. Let me bring it back for you. Let's go.
You'll want to approach it with intention, presence, and alignment. Here's a practical and metaphysical breakdown of how to absorb energy and the tools to use. 1. Tools to bring for energy absorption. These tools amplify your receptivity and attunement. Tool, purpose. Clear quartz or similar crystal amplifies and stores the energy you're receiving from the mountain. Copper coil, wand, or rod conducts earth energy and channels it into your auric field. Meditation mat or blanket for grounding sessions directly on the earth or near a crystal deposit. Sacred jewelry, crystal pendants, anklets keeps your frequency aligned during the process. Journal or voice note app for automatic writing, downloads, or intuitive messages after the session. Tuning fork or singing bowl, optional. Activates resonance with the environment. Opens your subtle energy centers. 2. How to absorb the energy. Step-by-step ritual. 1. Arrive early or late. Sunrise, sunset. Energy is softest and most pure. Face the sun, mountain peak, or any prominent quartz formation. 2. Ground. First, take off your shoes. Press your palms or feet against bare rock or soil. Inhale slowly and imagine roots growing from your body into the mountain. Third, place. Hands on crystal or ground. If you find quartz clusters or formations, gently touch or hover your hands above. Imagine a white or golden light entering your body through your palms or crown. 4th, set an intention or ask a question. I receive only what's meant for my highest growth. Show me what I need to know. 5, breathe in rhythmic cycles. Inhale, hold 4 seconds. Exhale slowly. Do for 5 to 10 minutes while visualizing energy entering your cells. 6, listen and observe. You may get visuals, inner voices, feelings, or clarity. Stay quiet and just receive. 7, close with gratitude. Place both hands over your heart and say thank you to the land, ancestors, and mountain. 3, energetic sensations to look for tingling in palms or crown, pressure or warmth around the 3rd eye or chest. Visions of ancestors, geometry, colors, emotional release or sudden insight. Bonus, crystals to use, clear quartz. General amplifier, connects with Stone Mountain's natural quartz fields. Amethyst crown opening, spiritual guidance, black tourmaline grounding, while absorbing energy, avoids overload. Selenite wand, clears your field.
Check this video out, y'all.
Peace, family. Peace to you and yours, Brother Red Pill reporting live and direct. Yes, I am proud to announce that we are a few days away from the Stone Mountain Strong In. Yes, you heard it. We are putting on a monumental event from the whole Strong In, starting on Friday, ending on Monday, all right? On Friday, we have a meet and greet at the bookstore, 488 Edgewood, featuring B-Dell, Dr. B Sirius, King Simon, Sharif Ana El Bey, Vicky Dillard, and more. Then on Saturday, we're going to be climbing this mountain, and then we have a brunch afterwards at 640 Evans Street in the West End. Then we have workshops. Then we have the comedy show featuring our sister Melanin B. All right, 640 Evans Street. Then we're gonna turn it into a juke joint. Album listening featuring Red Pillar, Blue Pillar, and Kambada. Much more to be announced. Sunday, we have a lecture with our good brother Sharif Ana El Bey, American Gods. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot miss this strong, and this is going to be epic movie. All right, movie. I will see you in the building. The link is in the bio. Comment Strong End, and we will DM you the link, and we will see you in the building. Peace, love, and lights.
I'm in the West. One more again. Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Brother Red Pill reporting live and direct. Yes, I am in the West End of the ATL at the YG Urban Cafe. All right. This will be your destination on Saturday. We're having a brunch, all right, from the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then from the hours of 6 p.m. to midnight, we are having the Twin Pillars Juke Joint right here. Let me show you the venue. So you will have a bar right here, non-alcoholic. We got mocktails, wine, spritzers, CBD drinks. All right, we're gonna have mocktails. This is a water bar. All right, it's charged up. You also have 420 friendly drinks. Then this will be the venue in which you will be able to dine and wine, network, unwind. The juke joint is going to be turned into a full juke joint. I can't wait. Me and Blue Pillar, we're going to turn it out. And we have DJ Skywalker on the Wheels of Steel. She's going to take us home. We also have an album listening, not release, an album listening of a project called Voltron featuring the Twin Pillars and Kambada, the special guest. And we also have our good sister Melanin B. She's going to be doing the Hilarious comedy show. That will be here during the juke joint from the hours of 6 p.m. to midnight. Make sure you're not just hearing about it. Make sure you will hear about it. And we will be live streaming the comedy show as well. Peace, love, and light. I'll see y'all in a few days. All right, on Sunday, we got brunch here as well. Breakfast and brunch on Sunday. We got Seymour's pancakes, Fonio grits. I'm talking about it is going to be chef's kiss. All right, see y'all in the building. Hear that thunder? Y'all hear that thunder? Damn, give me 1 minute, yo. Boom o'clock. Give me 1 minute, rude boy. Okay. All right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a word from our sponsors about this upcoming Strong End. All right. We have much more. We have a few more announcements that we're gonna make. Hold on 1 minute. I'm literally trying to click on this thing and it's frozen. Give me 1 minute, y'all. A little bit of technical schmechnical. Let me force quit. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Troy Parker said it's gonna be lit, and I agree with you. The weekend or the Strong End coming up is going to be lit. You dig? I need y'all in the building, especially if you are in the area or the surrounding areas. Make it your business to come down to Atlantis, and tap in with your peoples. What more can I say? Like, I have no other remedy to offer at this time other than make sure you're there to gather at that crystal and tap in, because a lot is done off camera and there's a lot that's done with no intentions. I don't know the intentions as to what's going to be happening. I just know to show up. You know, I don't like going places with intentions. I like to go and follow an energy, a spirit, a calling, an intuition for that matter. That's what I like to follow. You know, the proverbial white rabbit. You know? Let's check something else out real quick. Copper Moon said that she can't wait to meet you all in real life. See you Friday, because she will be in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and check out this one more commercial. Another word from our sponsors.
Yeah.
We here now, look around. Stone Mountain, ancestors in the wind. It's the gathering. What more can they say? Yeah, we rise through the smoke, step on ancient stone, blood in the roots, but we claim this throne. Drums in the distance, voices in the air, every shade, every tribe, yeah, we all right here. From the crabs in the bucket to the peak we climb, truth in the circle, can't block the shine. Whitewash pages, we rewrite those lines at the top of the mountain, we redefine. Yo, Masons can't fake this, no fear factor. Unified frequency, we the real reactors. Talk to the elders, wisdom came faster. Now the youth carry torch, light moves past you.
We all gather now, let the healing begin. Ancestors smile while the flags unfurl.
Look, root races met at the peak today. Polarian, Hyperbarian paved the way. Atlantean echoes through the stones we lay. Now crystalline visions in the sun rays.
Yeah. That was a quick commercial. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep y'all informed, so nobody could be like, "Damn, Red, I didn't know. Nobody told me." No, you're being informed. Leading all the way up into Saturday, we're gonna be on the internet talking about this strong end. The theme for this whole what they used to call weekend, but we call now strong end because words mean a lot. The theme is healing. Okay, the theme is healing. So many people are going through so much. The world is going through so much. When you look outside of your window, it appears as so much is happening, so much is going on, so much is being said, so much stuff, so much. And we have no idea as to the extent that some people are dealing with their journey while on. I guess that's the best way to sum it up, because everybody's on a journey. We just don't know where each one of us are at in that journey. You know what I mean? You might be at the part in your journey where it's almost like an SAT test. You're being tested to a very, very, very high standard. Then there may be somebody who's just starting out on their journey, on their hero journey, and they haven't really stumbled yet. They haven't really been tested and whatnot. So to compare one's experience with another is insanely, quote unquote, it's malefic, to be honest with you. But it's highly recommended not to do such, because you'll never really see the big picture by comparing. You know, we welcome everybody to Stone Mountain in the spirit of healing. We want to build all of these events around Stone Mountain from Friday all the way up into Monday with the intention to heal, with the healing energy. The comedy show that we're doing on Saturday night with Sister Melanin B. I want to pull up her video. I'm having a little bit of pushback from the technology, but it's all good because it was just raining. It literally blacked out. There's a lot going on in the cosmos right now. So what I won't do is push against it, right? I'll just allow whatever's been allowed to be shown, because there's still, there's tomorrow and whatnot. You don't have to get everything out right now. So, but what I wanted to show you was the Sister Melanin B and how hilarious she is. And she's not just indulging in satire, or she's not just indulging in comedy just for shits and giggles. She has intention behind it. And her intentions is to heal. So she has her stand-up show is called Heal-larious, not hilarious, Heal-larious. So I find that to be on brand with the theme. We're going to celebrate that. We're going to spread the word about that. We're all going to be in the building on Saturday at 640 Evans Street when she's presenting her comedy show, and we're going to support her. Dr. Be Serious on Sunday is doing something that's going to be dealing with healing. My brother Jefferson at Athletics, he's in the West End. He has a new store, and they will have an event on Saturday, I believe, and that's dealing with healing. The food that we're going to be feeding you at 640 Evans Street, which is YG Urban Cafe, all of that food has healing modalities. It's all natural, plant-based foods and whatnot. We're not going to be serving alcohol at the 640 Evans Street venue, but we will have mocktails, we will have wine, spritzers, and we also will have a water bar. Okay, and that water bar will have gold infused water as well as other minerals and whatnot, but no alcohol, no spirits. Okay, 420 friendly, and we will have CBD infused drinks for that ass. Okay, the menu for the food and the brunch is this as follows. I'm actually gonna finish the flyer when I get off of this live. The 640 menu at YG Urban Cafe, and this is for the brunch and breakfast for both Saturday and Sunday, which is from the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So when you get off of that mountain, you're gonna be hungry. You're going to want to eat something that is going to still vibrate with the vibrations that you're on. Imagine being on a high vibration, climbing that mountain, going through all of that, getting all of that air in your lungs, standing on the summit of the mountain, charging up on that crystal, and then going down the mountain to eat crystals. You're going to collapse the wave. All of that energy is just going to be naught. It's going to be attacked by processed parasites. You went all the way up Stone Mountain to stand on top of the crystal to come down the mountain to eat crystals. That's not going to make it this time. So we have a menu that we prepared for you, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Fonio shrimp and grits. We have a breakfast burrito for that ass. We have a platter, which consists of a vegan sausage, vegan eggs, and Seymour's pancakes. We have tea, herbal teas. We have smoothies. We have acacia bowls. And for the dinner menu, right, which we'll have, when we have our comedy show, our juke joint party, our album listening, we're going to be serving up jackfruit wraps and fries, a jackfruit wrap and fries, the goddess soup, and quinoa veggie bowls. Okay? This is not a weekend. This is a strong end. This is not a weekend. This is a strong end. Everything that we do is with the intention of strength, this strong end, not this weekend, this strong end. So there's so much going on. Friday, let me pull up this flyer so we could get right to it. This show right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a commercial. It's an advertisement and announcements and upcoming events because we have monumental events coming up. We don't want to sit around and talk about nothing else but what it is that we got coming up, because that's the most important thing in my world. You feel me? I don't want to talk about the theatrics of Trump and the rest of these people that are playing real life wrestling in front of your face. We already talked about that. We've been talking about that for months. That's wrestling. We good on that. It's time for the people to get together to talk real shit. You feel me? There's no time for nobody to get on that mountain and lollygag and to be giggling and whatnot, smiling and beguiling and whatnot. Please don't travel that far just to get up there and waste time. You better get right to it. You better walk him down. Whatever these whatever your aspirations are, your intentions, you feel me? Whatever you came out there for, make sure that you leave with that. Okay? So on Friday we got the meet and greet. It's very important that you meet and greet your brothers and sisters, the master teachers, the all-star cast that's going to be in town. It's very important that we meet and greet each other before we get on that mountain. It's very important that you get into town, and before you get on that mountain on Saturday while you're unwinding and whatnot, it's very important that they have something set up for you, like an orientation and a meet and greet. So the orientation is going to help a lot of people with any questions that they have. Is going to help people with some resources and things of that nature. And it's also going to put us on, many of us who are familiar with Yapit, the app that we've been using, is going to have an orientation to the app, the Yapit system. We are encouraging our brothers and sisters to use Yap as their live streaming source, this strong in, and to run up, you get paid while you post on Yapit. This is a different type of app than anything that else that's on the market. But in orientation, you'll hear all about that. Meet and greet is going to consist of, we added Dr. B Serious. We have Sister Vicky Dillard. We have our brother Sharif Ana El Bay. We got B Dell and King Simon, Twin Pillars, and many more. That's on Friday. That's going to end at 10 p.m. tentatively. And then the next rising, we're going to get up at 5 a.m. We don't want to be up mad late unless you breaking day. We want to be at the Stone Mountain Walk Up at 5:44. However, how I can't tell nobody how to do their thing. However you do it, be there at 5:44. We're going to walk up around 6. We're going to be up there and we're going to do our ceremony. We're going to do our big one. We not putting on the flyer what we do in ceremony because it is sacred. You need to be there in order, you feel me? Anybody, if you know, you know. If you've been there, you know that we ain't putting that on a flyer. It's pull up and you know what it is, right? We're going to be hungry afterwards. We're going to want to network afterwards. We're going to want to hold that charge afterwards. Because setting is everything. Remember, there are a lot of different Atlantas and whatnot. And we don't want you to wander into the wrong version of Atlanta while you're in Atlanta. There's Atlantis and there's Atlanta. You know what I mean? So we're going to keep you steered into the right version of Atlanta, the Atlanta that we've created. Okay? They got Magic City and then they got Black Magic City. So 10 to 2 p.m., we have brunch at Evans Street. Okay? That is the 640 Evans Street. That is the YG Unity Cafe. That is the West End. Similar to like the Harlem of Atlanta. Can you bring teenagers to the meet and greet? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You most certainly can. This is children friendly. Okay? Children friendly. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. workshops, right? The day of Stone Mountain, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I have my brother Oba. I actually have my good brother Crumb from Crumb TV, the master student. He'll be in town. We have other of the luminaries teaching the workshops. This is from 2 to 6 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put the workshop schedule out on Friday. Look out for that. Then after the workshops, we have a comedy show, but we actually is calling it Red and Blue Pillars Juke Joint. And inside of the Juke Joint is the comedy show, the 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. comedy night with hilarious Melon and B. And then we have 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Cambada Twin Pillars album listening session. And then from 9 p.m. to 11 to midnight, really, we're going to have our sister DJ Skywalker on the ones and twos. And if anybody knows anything about DJ Skywalker, then you know that she is a problem. Okay. Right. So we're going to rest after that, recharge our batteries, get hydrated. You know what I mean? Write in our journals, go into the astral realm, tap in with the great ones. And then we're going to get up and we're going to go and have some breakfast at 640 Evans Street. We're going to tap in at 11:11 a.m. with Mineral Ministries, Pope Pablo. And then from 12 to 2, we're also going to have brunch at 640 Evans Street in the West End. And from the hours of 3 to 6 p.m., we'll have workshops at 488 Edgewood Avenue. And from 6 to 9 p.m., we have American Gods featuring Sharif Anael Bey. All right. That is also going to be live streamed for the family around the world. Monday, June 30th, Melanin Mondays IRL to be announced. All right. So Melanin Mondays IRL to be announced. All right. That's going to be on Monday to close out the festivities and put the cherry on the top. Shout out to my good brother Sharif. This is going to be a movie. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to B. Dell. Shout out to Sharif. Shout out to Vicky Dillard. Shout out to Billy Carson. Shout out to 19 Keys. Shout out to Q Reeves. It's so many people. It's an all-star. Shout out to Top Cat. So many people, y'all. This is going to be the all-star of consciousness. All right? A lot going on. Fine. A lot going on. But, why not? Right? When we have our people are monument, our people are doing big things. There's so many of us doing monumental things. So, just act accordingly. We acting accordingly. You feel me? It's first the weekend, next thing you know, it's gonna be a whole week. The 44 Tops album will be ringing this whole strong end. You're gonna hear it from mountaintop to mountaintop. The Facts remix, 44 Tops, definitely. But yeah, man, just staying busy, yo. Just staying busy. Okay. So I did remind you that we have Third Eye Thursdays tomorrow. That's gonna be a movie. Look out for that. Make sure that y'all are in the building when you get your invite. You pull up, skirt, and you're there for that because that's gonna be fire. Yes, the Real Content Creator Platform. Yap it. I promise you, y'all will be pleasantly pleased when we bring you this information about Yap It. Facts. It is on the way. And what's the parking at the juke joint? It is it's on Edgewood. So no, it's in the West End. You're good on the parking. We have a parking lot. If you get to the juke joint early, you will have we'll be able to get you in the parking lot, which is in the back of the juke joint. And if you don't get there in a good enough time, you still have street parking, and it's not meters. It's basically free parking on the street, and you should be good. You feel me? But the parking around the juke joint is good. It's good. So we do look forward to seeing you guys. I do have work to get to. I have a lot of work leading up to Friday. It's nonstop. I won't be sleeping. So I want to thank y'all. The admission fee to what? There's different admission fees. The Eventbrite link, when you click on it, it will have each different day. The meet and greet is free. The meet and greet is free. Stone Mountain, the climbing is free. So I don't know what the mission you may be referring to. If you're more specific, I will be able to give you a price. Okay. There are tickets that get you into every single event. And then you have the option of buying individual tickets. You're not relegated to anything other than what it is that you want to participate in. So if you just wanted to go to the comedy night, knock yourself out. There's healing and laughter. If you just wanted to go to the juke joint, then knock yourself out. If you just wanted to go and eat brunch, go and do what you got to do. Okay. If you wanted to just tap into the workshops because you want to learn some things, then you knock yourself out. I believe that the everything fee, the VIP, is $333. I believe that's the fee for the everything. They get you everything, including a VIP bag, what they used to call a swag bag, but this bag will have some trinkets and things that you can't get in the swag bag. There is an admission fee at Stone Mountain, I believe, $20. Yeah, there is one and whatnot. You'll pay that for parking. That's the only fee. It's like a parking fee, and that's at Stone Mountain. That's a completely different entity that I'm speaking of. These other venues and whatnot, they're not next to Stone Mountain. So yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. We will be back for Third Eye Thursdays. There's a lot going on. We're gonna get our hands dirty with some news. I want to bring Pope Pablo on. I've been meaning to get him on. He got a lot of cloth. I might even bring Sharif on because there's been a lot of escalations. If my memory serves me correct, when we got on the show, I don't know if America had jumped into war against Iran as of yet. I don't think it was that case. I think it was before Donald Trump threw their hat into this war. Salute, B-Dell. All right, we got B-Dell in the building. What up, B-Dell? All right, B-Dell will be in the ATL this strong and doing what he does best. You feel me? And that's just showing up, and doing what he does, sharing his science. King Simon is in the building, who also will be in the building this strong and doing what he does best, right? He is a master of ceremony. If y'all want to hear King Simon stand-up routine, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all want to hear King Simon get on the stage and do his stand-up routine, can I get a 1 in the chat? We need some engagement from y'all. Because I see it. He got it in him. You feel me? He got it in him. He could hurt some ribs. You dig? He could hurt some ribs, man. King Simon, I don't know how many mirrors you got in your house, good brother, but go and find one right now and go look into that shit and be like, look, I am him and him is I. I am him and him is I, nigga. And tap in. I need a 10-minute. You used to do it. You still was a rooster. I need a 10-minute stand-up routine on the conscious community. I need you to go in, my brother. Make fun of everyone. I got security at the venue. No worries. I need you, King Simon, to give us a 10-minute stand-up and go to fucking ham. You know what I'm talking about? I need you to be completely in character. Thank you. So yeah, we got King Simon at the comedy show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see it. Wait till you get it. Wait till you hear it. You know what I mean? You're going to be rolling in your seats. Anybody who's been to the after parties at the Gathering of the Masters or at this last one, non-ether God, you know how Rich Phil does. You know how Mr. Red Pillar does when it comes to hosting these parties. And this is gonna be our biggest one yet. So y'all are in for a surprise. Y'all are in for a good experience. I mean, just that's basically what you get. You get a great experience. You know what I'm talking about? We not swallowing swords on fire and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? We just giving you great vibes and a great time. And you're gonna be surrounded by beautiful people who smell great. And it has to equate for something. Okay. The music is gonna be knocking. DJ Skywalker is a proven master at what she does. So yeah, get on your good foot. You know what I'm talking about? Get on your good foot. Break out your Sunday's best and come to Atlanta and have a great time with us. You done know. You feel me? You done know. You know, we made it very affordable and it is worth your while. And some experiences are priceless. You can't put a price tag to it. I'm going to Kemet with Black Magic and Billy Carson and the rest of the family. I wouldn't miss that. I'm going to take that excursion. You feel me? However, I'm only going to Kemet because they're coming to Atlanta first. You know what I mean? So the network moves around and activates different grids. Do I recommend the best hotel? Yeah, Airbnb. You know, Airbnb. Yeah, I'm going to act up. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to by 2027 they should have some AI that'll put my ass inside the pyramid for good. You know, I'm going to do some things over there. I'm trying to make a withdrawal and whatnot. See if I still got it. I'm going to the Grand Museum and see if my hands still got it, my niggas. You know what I'm talking about? So whoever is the Airbnb plugs, I need you to tap in with your brother. You feel me? But before we go to Kemet, we getting ready on Crystal Mountain. It's all related. Before we cross the hemispheres and get busy over there in the sands of Kemet, we charge up on Crystal Mountain. We get ourselves ready and whatnot. We charge our crystals and then we go. As simple as that. So I look forward to seeing y'all. I look forward to building with y'all. I look forward to having memories don't live like people. I'm gonna ask this one question before we leave. Yes, we need some carpooling connects. Let's try to make that happen. You guys reach out to King Simon. He's that he's the source for that. Reach out to King Simon. King Simon, can you please facilitate transportation? You know what I mean? You do have that gift of bringing those things together and whatnot. But shelter and transportation should be some of our stronger points. We should strengthen those points if they need strengthening, but that is the basics and the foundations of how we move around comfortably. I want to know before I dip how y'all feel about the dating show Like the Sage. Is it time for that this weekend? This strong end? Is it time to unveil Like the Sage? Not pop the balloon, ladies and gentlemen. No, no, no. Like the Sage. Yeah, what y'all think? Is it time? Are the sundresses gonna be outside? Are the sundresses gonna be outside? Because I don't know. Spirit is telling me that it might be time for Light the Sage, episode 1. You know, King Simon, you get to see how they feel about you. I'm not smudging you. I'm just judging you. I don't know. I'm gonna be the host, so I don't never gotta get cooked. But I don't know. Is it time for Light the Sage? I'm gonna do a poll at the top of the mountain. We're gonna do a poll. Is it time? Are you guys ready? Also, on the 28th, we're gonna be doing a casting call. Look, so much going on. We have a casting call for Goddesses and Guns. That is an animated series that I am an executive producer of. And there's going to be a casting call at the top of Stone Mountain on the 28th. So if you want to be in an animated film, an AI film, you'll be a part of that. And you'll see the sisters. They're going to have their weapons. They are, what is that called? 2A, Second Amendment. They activated their Second Amendment and they be strapped up. These are the goddesses. So yes, we're going to have food at the events. Yes, we're going to feed y'all. We're going to have food. We're going to have everything that y'all need. Do a twin flame event. Okay. You want a man that's conscious? Yes. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all gave me your word, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to carve some things out. I'm going to make some things happen. So once again, peace, love, and light to the family. We'll see you tomorrow for Third Eye Thursdays. Y'all stay dangerous. All right. 1,000. Peace.
Brand new purple light, friends. Brand new purple light, friends. Facts. Brand new purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to Melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your Third Eye Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I opened my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light. To the family. Peace, love and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel.
Yeah. We here now, look around. Stone Mountain. Ancestors in the wind. It's the gathering. What more can they say? Yeah. We rise through the smoke, step on ancient stone, blood in the roots, but we claim this throne. Drums in the distance, voices in the air, every shade, every tribe, yeah, we all right here. From the crabs in the bucket to the peak we climb, truth in the circle, can't block the shine. Whitewash pages, we rewrite those lines at the See, we the real reactors. Talk to the elders. Wisdom came faster. Now the youth carry torch. Light moves past you.
We all gather now, let the healing begin. Ancestors smile while the flags unfurl.
Look, root races met at the peak today. Polarian, Hyperbarian,